Have you ever wondered why real estate in Abuja is booming? Why property values in certain areas skyrocket almost overnight? The secret lies in one of the powerful factors, which is infrastructural development. In today's video, I'll break down how Abuja's rapidly growing infrastructure is transforming the real estate market and creating incredible opportunities for investors like you. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Joshua, and today we will be exploring how infrastructure development impacts real estate in the fast-growing city of Abuja. We are talking about everything from road networks to new government projects and how these developments drive up property values and make certain areas a new hotspots for development. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We've got a lot of exciting content coming up that you wouldn't want to miss. And be sure to stick around, because at the end of this video I'll be sharing details on our next topic on how to attract investors for real estate development and just understanding infrastructure development. Let's start by defining what we mean by infrastructure development. Infrastructure includes the essential physical systems that support a city's economy and growth. Think of transportation networks, energy supply, water systems, and telecommunications. In Abuja, infrastructure development has been a priority for the government and private investors alike. The city is growing rapidly, and with that growth comes an increase with the demand for hospitals, schools, and public services. This development isn't just improving the quality of life for residents, it is also creating a ripple effect in the real estate market. Key infrastructure projects driving real estate growth in Abuja. Now let's look at some of the key infrastructure projects which is driving the real estate boom in Abuja. 1. Abuja Light Rail Project. First up is the Abuja Light Rail, a revolutionary project aimed at reducing traffic congestion and connecting different parts of the city. It's one of the first of its kind in Nigeria, and as it expands, property close to rail stations are seeing a huge rise in demand. The ease of access makes this location prime for residential and commercial investment. 2. Outer Northern Expressway. The Outer Northern Expressway has connected previously isolated areas to the heart of the city. Areas like Jabi, Gorimpa are now thriving real estate markets because of their proximity to this major highway. What was once considered distant and underdeveloped is now a prime location for new housing development and commercial centers. 3. Central Business District expansion. Lastly, we can't talk about infrastructure without mentioning the Central Business District. As more corporate offices and government buildings rise, the surrounding areas like Maitama, Wuse are becoming more valuable, even Guzapi. Commercial real estate is booming, and any residential space around the CBD is becoming highly sought after. How does infrastructural development affect property values? So how does this infrastructure development actually impact property values? There is a simple breakdown. Number 1, accessibility drives demand. Whenever infrastructure projects like new roads or railway makes an area more accessible, demand for property in that area shoots up. Investors and home buyers long to live in areas that are easy to reach. Take areas like Dawaki and Lugbe, once considered far from the city center. These areas are now real estate gold mine because of improved road network and connections to the city. 2. Economic growth boosts real estate. New infrastructure attracts businesses, and where there are businesses, there is economic growth. This creates jobs and increases the purchasing power of residents. Areas with commercial activities like Jabi Lake Mall and Central Park experiences a rise in property demand because people want to live and work near these economic hubs. 3. Real estate appreciation over time. Infrastructure projects often take years to complete, and as they near completion, property values in surrounding areas steadily rise. A plot of land in Kubwa or Karo may be affordable today, but once the nearby infrastructure is fully developed, you could see a significant increase in value over a few years. That's the power of investing early in areas poised for growth. Real life example of Abuja real estate growth. Let's take a look at some real life examples of how infrastructure development has impacted real estate prices. The Gorimpa boom. Gorimpa used to be a quiet, low demand area, But when the outer northern area expressway was constructed, the area exploded with new development. Property value almost doubled in a few years, and what used to be considered a distant suburb is now a real estate hotspot. The Jabi transformation. Before the Jabi Lake Mall and surrounding infrastructure, Jabi was literally unknown in the Abuja real estate scene. Now is a highly converted area for both commercial and residential real estate. The infrastructure development turned it into one of the most vibrant parts of the city. How to identify the next infrastructural hotspots in Abuja. So how can you get ahead of the curve and identify the next infrastructure-driven real estate hotspot? Here are some key tips that can help you spot opportunities. 1. Follow government plans. Keep an eye on government infrastructure plans and projects. The FCT master plan is a good starting point to see where new roads, rail lines, and public amenities will be developed. Areas included in these plans will likely see a rise in property value. 2. Look for commercial development. New shopping malls, office complexes, and business districts are also indicators of real estate growth. Investors flock to areas where businesses are already expanding because they know residential demand will soon follow. 3. Assess the area's connectivity. Pay attention to the accessibility of an area. Locations that are well connected to major highways, airports, and business hubs will experience the fastest growth. If a new road or rail line is under construction, that is your signal to start looking for properties nearby. Risks and rewards of investing in infrastructure-driven areas. While infrastructure-driven investment can lead to impressive return on investment, there are also risks to consider. Here is what you should keep in mind. Delays in project completion. Government projects can sometimes experience delays due to funding or political changes. It is important to factor in the possibility that some infrastructure developments may take longer than expected. 2. Market saturation. If too many investors flood a newly developed area at the same time, you may face higher competitions and potentially inflated property prices. It is always good to do thorough market research before diving in. Abuja infrastructure development is really reshaping the city's real estate market, which creates enormous opportunities for smart investors. Whether you're looking for residential or commercial property, paying attention to where the city is growing can help you make profitable investments. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments which infrastructure projects you are most excited about. Also, make sure to check back for our next video, where we'll be diving into how to attract investors for real estate development in Jos. I'll be sharing actionable strategies for anyone looking to fund or scale their real estate project in this growing city.